Introduction to Taoism. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Taoism 101 Inner Alchemy with a smile. If you've come here looking for enlightenment, peace, and maybe a few chuckles, then you're in the right place. If you were looking for the hot yoga class next door, you're in for a surprise. Sit back, relax, and let's embark on a journey into the Tao, where we'll discover how to turn our inner lead into spiritual gold, all while having a good laugh. Taoism, for the uninitiated, is an ancient Chinese philosophy and spiritual tradition. At its core is the Tao, which means the way the Tao is the ultimate, ineffable force that flows through all life. It's like the Force in Star Wars, but with fewer lightsabers and more tranquility. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is this Tao? Imagine you're floating down a river. The Tao is that river effortlessly guiding you toward your destination. It's the current that carries you, the water that supports you, and the gentle breeze that whispers, "Hey, relax, go with the flow." Lao Tzu, the ancient sage and author of the Tao Te Ching, tells us to live in harmony with the Tao. This means embracing simplicity, humility, and compassion. It's about being like water, flexible, powerful, and always finding the path of least resistance. It's about not fighting the natural order of things, which, let's face it, is a lot easier than arguing with your spouse about who left the cap off the toothpaste. So what's this inner alchemy we're talking about? Unlike turning actual lead into gold, which would be great for your bank account, inner alchemy is about transforming your inner self. It's the process of refining your spirit, emotions, and mind to achieve harmony and balance. Think of it as spiritual CrossFit, but without the need for Lycra. In Taoist philosophy, everything in the universe is composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. These elements are not just physical substances, but symbolic of various qualities and energies. Imagine you're cooking a cosmic stew, too much fire, and you'll burn out too little water, and you'll dry up. Inner alchemy is about balancing these elements within you. Wood, the element of growth. Wood represents growth, flexibility, and creativity. It's like that persistent weed in your garden. It keeps coming back, no matter how many times you pull it out. In your life, wood energy is your drive to grow and adapt. Practice to enhance your wood energy. Engage in creative activities. Paint, write, or even just doodle. Let your imagination run wild. Remember, even Picasso had to start somewhere, probably with stick figures. Fire, the element of passion. Fire symbolizes passion, enthusiasm, and transformation. It's the spark that gets you out of bed in the morning, or the fire alarm when you've burned your toast. Fire energy fuels your ambitions and drives change. Practice ignite your fire energy by pursuing your passions. Take up a hobby that excites you, volunteer for a cause you care about, or simply dance like nobody's watching. Just be careful not to literally set anything on fire. Earth, the element of stability. Earth stands for stability, nourishment, and grounding. It's like that one friend who always has snacks and good advice. Earth energy keeps you centered and nourished. Practice to cultivate earth energy, spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on the grass, hug a tree, or just sit and enjoy a park. If you're stuck indoors, try some grounding yoga poses or munch on some root vegetables. Carrots and beets aren't just for rabbits, you know. Metal, the element of clarity. Metal represents clarity, precision, and strength. It's like a sharp knife that cuts through confusion or your annoying coworker's endless chatter. Metal energy helps you focus and achieve clarity in your thoughts and actions. Practice hone your metal energy by decluttering your space and mind. Organize your desk, clean out your closet, or create a to-do list. If you're feeling adventurous, try digital detox. Yes, that means putting down your phone. Don't panic, you can do it. Water, the element of flow. Water symbolizes flow, intuition, and adaptability. It's the gentle stream that carves a canyon over millennia, or the flood that ruins your basement. Water energy allows you to go with the flow and adapt to life's changes. Practice enhance your water energy through activities that promote flow and relaxation. Take a long bath, practice Tai Chi, or simply sit by a body of water and meditate. If you can't find a lake, a kiddie pool works too. Just don't forget the rubber ducky. The inner smile grin like you mean it. One of the most delightful practices in Taoist Inner Alchemy is the inner smile. Yes, you heard that right. Smiling on the inside is just as important as smiling on the outside. It's like a selfie for your soul, but without the duck face. Practice smiling from within. Find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now visualize a warm, radiant smile spreading from your heart to every part of your body. Feel it in your toes, your fingertips, even your spleen, because why not? This simple practice can boost your mood, reduce stress, and make you feel as radiant as a summer's day. Pro tip: if you're ever feeling down, just remember to smile inwardly. It's hard to be grumpy when your spleen is grinning. Golden light meditations shine bright like a diamond. Another powerful technique in inner alchemy is the golden light meditation. Think of it as your inner spotlight illuminating and energizing every cell in your body. It's like the sun decided to take a vacation inside you without the sunburn. Practice bathing in golden light. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Imagine a warm, golden light shining down from above, entering through the top of your head and filling your entire body. Visualize this light cleansing and energizing every part of you. Feel its warmth and brilliance spreading, making you glow from the inside out. Pro tip, this meditation is especially useful before important events. It'll give you that extra glow so you can walk into any room and own it like the radiant being you are. Step 1, breath control, the art of not hyperventilating. Let's start with the basics, breathing. You'd think something we do 20,000 times a day would be easy, right? Wrong. Most of us breathe like we're auditioning for a role as an extra in a hyperventilation scene. In Taoist Inner Alchemy, breath is life. The first practice is learning how to breathe deeply and evenly. Try this breathe in slowly through your nose, filling your belly like it's a balloon, then exhale through your mouth, letting go of all the tension. Repeat until you feel more zen than a monk on vacation. Pro tip, if you're ever feeling stressed, just pause and take a few deep breaths. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. Plus, it's a lot cheaper than therapy. Step 2, meditation, the practice of doing nothing with style. Next, let's dive into meditation. Now, I know what you're thinking, meditation. That's just sitting around doing nothing exactly. The art of doing nothing with style is a crucial part of inner alchemy. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let your thoughts drift by like clouds. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. If you fall asleep, well, maybe you needed a nap. Pro tip to make meditation more interesting, try visualizing something pleasant. Picture yourself on a beach, sipping a pina colada. Just don't blame me if you start craving a tropical vacation. Step 3, qigong, moving meditation. Once you've got the breathing and sitting still parts down, we move on to qigong. This is moving meditation, and it's all about harnessing and circulating your qi, that's your vital life energy. Imagine you're conducting an orchestra of one you. Perform slow, deliberate movements, focusing on your breath and the flow of energy. It's like Tai Chi, but with fewer onlookers and more inner peace. Pro tip, if someone walks in on you doing qigong and gives you a weird look, just tell them you're practicing your ancient Jedi moves. That usually does the trick. In Taoism, balance is key. The concepts of yin and yang represent opposite forces that complement each other like peanut butter and jelly, or Netflix and pajamas. Yin is passive, cool, and dark, while yang is active, warm, and bright. Inner alchemy involves balancing these forces within yourself. Start by identifying areas in your life where you're out of balance. Are you working too much yang and not resting enough yin? Or maybe you're lounging like a cat yin when you should be out jogging yang. Adjust accordingly. Aim for harmony. Remember, even superheroes need a day off, and even sloths occasionally need to stretch. Pro tip, if you're ever unsure whether you need more yin or yang, just ask yourself, do I feel more like a caffeinated squirrel or a hibernating bear? Adjust your activities based on the answer. Taoism isn't just about inner transformation, it's about how you interact with the world. Lao Tzu encourages us to cultivate 3 treasures: compassion, humility, and simplicity. Compassion, the art of not being a jerk. Start by being kind to yourself and others. Practice empathy. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Unless they're Crocs, then maybe just stick with empathy. Pro tip, next time you're stuck in traffic, instead of yelling at the car in front of you, try sending them some compassionate vibes. They might not move any faster, but you'll feel better. Humility, the wisdom of knowing you don't know. Humility is recognizing that you don't have all the answers. It's being open to learning and growing. Remember, the wise person knows they know nothing, and the fool thinks they know everything. So strive to be wise, even if you still need GPS to find your way home. Pro tip, whenever you start feeling like a know-it-all, just remember the time you got lost in your own neighborhood. That should bring you back to earth real quick. Simplicity, less is more. In our cluttered, chaotic world, simplicity is a breath of fresh air. Focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and your life. Marie Kondo your thoughts. Keep what sparks joy and let go of the rest. Pro tip, when in doubt, just ask yourself, does this bring me peace? If the answer is no, it's time to simplify. Mindful eating, nourishing the body and soul. Now let's talk about food. Yes, food in Taoist Inner Alchemy, how you eat is just as important as what you eat. Mindful eating is about savoring each bite, being present, and appreciating the nourishment. Practice eating with awareness. Next time you eat, put away the phone, turn off the TV, and just focus on your meal. Notice the flavors, textures, and aromas. Chew slowly and enjoy each bite. It's like turning every meal into a meditation session, but with better snacks. Pro tip, try this exercise with chocolate. It's practically a spiritual experience. The power of letting go. One of the greatest lessons in Taoism is the power of letting go. This doesn't mean giving up, it means releasing the need to control everything. It's about trusting the process and knowing that things will unfold as they should. The wisdom of non-action. In Taoism, there's a concept called Wu Wei, which translates to non-action or effortless action. Now, before you get too excited about sitting on the couch all day, Wu Wei isn't about being lazy. It's about aligning with the natural flow of things and taking action that feels effortless and harmonious. Imagine you're in a rowboat on a river. Wu Wei is rowing gently with the current rather than furiously paddling upstream. It's about finding the sweet spot where your efforts are in sync with the universe. When you practice Wu Wei, you're like a jazz musician improvising, effortlessly creating beauty without overthinking. Pro tip, next time you're faced with a challenge, ask yourself, am I rowing with the current or against it? Adjust your approach to find the path of least resistance. Practicing patience. Letting go also means being patient. In our fast-paced world, patience is a rare virtue. We want everything now, instant noodles, instant messaging, and instant enlightenment. But true growth takes time. Just as a tree doesn't grow overnight, neither do we. Patience is about trusting the process. It's about knowing that everything happens in its own time. So when you're feeling impatient, take a deep breath and remind yourself that good things come to those who wait. Pro tip, practice patience by spending time in nature. Observe how slowly and steadily everything grows. Nature never rushes, yet everything gets done. The art of detachment. Another aspect of letting go is detachment. This doesn't mean being indifferent or apathetic. It means maintaining a healthy sense of distance from outcomes. It's about caring deeply, but not clinging to specific results. Imagine you're holding a handful of sand. If you grip it tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, it stays in your hand. Detachment is about holding life gently, without squeezing the joy out of it. Pro tip, when you find yourself fixated on a particular outcome, take a step back. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then breathe, smile, and let it go. You'll find that life has a way of working itself out. Finding joy in the journey. Taoism teaches us to find joy in the journey rather than focusing solely on the destination. Life is full of twists and turns, ups and downs. The key is to enjoy the ride, even when it feels like a roller coaster operated by a mischievous toddler. Embracing uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. Plans change, surprises happen, and sometimes you spill coffee on your favorite shirt. Embracing uncertainty means accepting that you can't control everything. It's about being open to new possibilities and finding excitement in the unknown. Pro tip, treat each day as an adventure. Wake up with the mindset that something wonderful could happen at any moment. When things don't go as planned, smile and say, the universe is keeping me on my toes. Celebrating small wins. In our quest for big achievements, we often overlook the small victories. But these little moments of joy are the building blocks of a happy life. Celebrate them. Did you manage to avoid traffic today? High five. Did you finally organize that messy drawer? Time for a victory dance. Pro tip, keep a journal of small wins. Every evening, jot down 3 things that went well. It's a great way to end the day on a positive note and remind yourself that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice in Taoism. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that makes everything look brighter and more beautiful. Practice gratitude meditation. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, or simply the fact that you woke up this morning. Let this feeling of gratitude fill your heart and radiate outwards. Pro tip, if you're having a tough day, try this quick gratitude exercise. Look around and find 5 things you can appreciate right now. It's a simple way to shift your perspective and boost your mood. embracing simplicity. In Taoism, simplicity is not about deprivation, it's about focusing on what truly matters. It's about stripping away the excess and finding beauty in the basics. The joy of less. Our lives are often cluttered with too many things, too many commitments, and too many distractions. Simplifying means letting go of what doesn't serve you and making space for what does. It's like cleaning out your closet, but for your mind and soul. Pro tip: start with small steps. Declutter one area of your life at a time. It could be your desk, your schedule, or your social media feeds. As you clear away the clutter, you'll find more room for peace and joy. Practice the art of letting go. Think about something that's been bothering you. Now imagine letting it go, like releasing a balloon into the sky. Watch it drift away, taking your worries with it. Feel the freedom that comes with release. Pro tip: if you find it hard to let go, just remember the last time you tried to control everything and ended up with a mess. Sometimes letting go is the most powerful thing you can do. Conclusion: the way forward. As we wrap up this whirlwind tour of Taoist Inner Alchemy, remember this life is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the flow, balance your yin and yang, and cultivate compassion, humility, and simplicity. Remember, the Tao is always there, gently guiding you. All you need to do is follow the flow, breathe deeply, and occasionally laugh at yourself. Because if you can't find humor in the journey, you're missing out on one of life's greatest joys. Pro tip: keep a sense of humor. It's your best defense against life's little challenges. And remember, laughter is the best form of inner alchemy. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our enlightening and entertaining journey through the realms of Taoist Inner Alchemy. If you found value in today's message, and if you had at least one chuckle along the way, I've got a tiny favor to ask. Be sure to share this video with your friends, family, and even that neighbor who insists on mowing the lawn at 7 a.m. Let's spread the wisdom and humor far and wide. And while you're at it, do me a solid and hit that follow button on our channel. Your support helps us grow and brings more joy, peace, and a sprinkle of Taoist magic to everyone's day. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Remember, keep calm and Tao on.